What are we looking at? Yeah. Yep. I do like that. But this looks pretty soon. So that's why I got that head and shoulder drawn out still. Alright. Alright. Welcome back, everybody, to another stream. Joined by Mr. Hayes tonight, whatever you fucking call it, this morning, whenever you're watching. If you guys are new here on these streams, we take a look at NQ daily price action that we saw. In the morning, we outline the price action, trade a little bit, and then fuck off. At night, we come back, review it, see what actually happened. Also take a look at some shitcoins and some stocks. So let's get into it. Let me grab a drink of water and then we'll start drinking away. Pretty... Huh?
Hold on, I'm going to send you this while you're drinking water. And then you can show them after you're done reviewing NQ. Because this is dangerously close. Like, I didn't even... I fractaled it and barely even, like, adjusted it.
Yep. I like that. Yeah. The way that we're doing this right now. And actually, I'll do this. Yeah, I'll do this after. Okay, NQ daily. Let's take a look at the price action. If you were, it was this morning or last night, we were talking about this 12-hour level at 25,729. You can see the way that they rejected it during the Asian session. Absolutely, just a little consolidation under it, right? We go into the London session. Price is sweeping the Asian session lows here, and we are slowly nearing. What? Oh, I was like, what? I thought that was you. I was like, what? Okay, so it was right there, right? During the day, we typically, or in the morning, we come in here, we take a look at our screens, and we outline everything, and we also take a look at this using Asia, London, New York kill zones to build like kind of like a daily narrative, right? Almost. So here we're taking a look at it. Every morning we outline it. So today we saw this playing out. It's going into that Asian session or going into that New York session. We have this Asian range, London or New York, London manipulation to the downside, right? So then New York, we said, okay, well, New York can possibly continue to the upside, but we needed to get some levels first. So over here, going into the session, into the New York session, initial rejection over here, we took some shorts just down to this liquidity. We fucked out for a little bit, just waited for the market to do its thing. 9:30, we open up, just straight candle to the downside, right? This was looking like it wanted to reach this high right there. Didn't initially reach it, but we reject to the downside right there. Sweep the previous daily low. This gives us a 15-minute open low high close candle, right? Exactly what we want to see. With that, we are now also looking at the hourly. On the hourly, we were looking at the previous hour close, said, okay, well, if we want to continue to the downside, we need below this closing price, which we did. We swept that previous daily low, but then the body closed back into it, which typically means a reversal, right? So we had multiple levels of confluence here. 15-minute open low high close, hourly closing back within the range of the previous hourly candle with the closing price holding that candle. And then on the 5-minute, our bread and butter setup, something that we talk about constantly here, right? We have this 9:30 candle sweeping the liquidity for VIX fixes rising, which is telling us, okay, well, we can probably take some longs over here. You could have entered some early longs here on the 1-minute. I'll show you in a second. But we are also looking at the closing price of this candle right there, right? You can see the way that this closing price is respecting the body of that candle. We get that continuation to the upside. Then on the 5-minute, we displaced this order block that we initially had. Then price consolidating above the 50%. So then what's the next thing for New York session to do off of our daily outline? It's to go up for that Asian session. So we come up right there, sweep that Asian session high. And that's the play, right? This morning we took some longs, probably off of here, just into this liquidity right there. Fucked off. Didn't need to stay around for too long. But here on the 1-minute as well, we'll also take a look. Sweep up this liquidity right there. SFP, swing failure pivot. This body displaces the fair value gap right there. We have an inverse fair value gap on the 1-minute. Price taps back into it. We get an immediate reaction to the upside. Over here is that 5-minute order block. You can see how we're just kind of consolidating here, distributing the orders, and that continuation to the upside. Right now, tomorrow we got FOMC, so we'll see what the overnight session brings. Put this into my Tuesday journal.
Will be empty if your mind is full.
It's 12-hour level at 25,729. We're looking at that. We're also looking at, there you go, I'll clear this price up so you can see a little better. Previous weekly high, we never reached that. We have quite a little bit of a buildup on the downside, right? But this 25,729 level is still being respected. You can see how many times we've respected it over here. Continued rejection, can't get above it. So in order for us to continue to the upside, we're going to have to displace that level. So if you're looking for anything above here, this level is going to come first, 25,729. Then we're going to need to displace that Sunday open, and then that previous weekly high and those other liquidities at 25,880, 25,893, 350 can be targeted. For right now, at the bottom, we're looking at this 25,620 level, and probably we could maybe slap another 15-minute level somewhere over here, that 25,579.50, if we don't have something down here already. No, we do. We got this hourly fair value gap, right? That's previously shown resistance to us, or a little bit of support. Came down into a little bit of support, so kind of just consolidating back into it. So if we get back down through this, we can see a lot more of this liquidity on the downside, but that also comes at a cost of these 12-hour levels, which we need to break that, like I said, 25,620, 75, in order to see any of these giving us room to the 25,414 area. But also, we can take a look here at the volume price. So you can see that we're within this area. Can't really get above this right there, right? That volume nod and this volume nod right there. But once, or notch, whatever you want to fucking call it. I don't even know. Let me down for a second. Right there. So if we're breaking this area, right, that opens room to that 25,514, 25,414. And if we break above this area right there, above this hourly or 4-hour fair value gap as well, we can see more of a continuation to the upside, which I'll bring that up as well. Going into this 4-hour, if this 4-hour closes within the range of this candle right there, we can see a similar thing that we saw right here, another pump to the upside, and then possible rejection back down, right? But we need through this 4-hour fair value gap at 25,721.50 to 25,707.50 to get to the upside. That's what I'm going to be looking for if we're looking for a continuation, right? Sunday open at 12 hours, still playing into this. So that's what we're going to be looking at. Potential rising 3 setting up on next candle. Yeah, potential 4-hour rising 3 setting up. That's what we can look at here. And then we'll also take a look at Mr. Hayes' outline right here. Take a look at this chart, right? So we can't break above this 25,729, but we also have this 12-hour level right there, 25,975.75. Let me do this real fast. Let me add that sucker right there. There you go, 25,853. Is that correct? 25. Yeah, sorry, 25,853. 25,853. You can see the way that we rejected that. Right here, even on the 5-minute, you can see how we tapped into it, consolidated over it, can't displace it. So that's another next level on the 12-hour that we're looking at. This kind of gives a little bit of a head and shoulder vibes, and Mr. Hayes has outlined something that does resemble the price action that's currently happening. So with the projection that he drew out, oh my fuck. The 2 new ones. Okay. Like every time we need to. Okay, so this is a potential that we were working with here. So So retrace into the OTE of the range that we have created so far, retesting the CISD level over here. This is daily. On the daily, so that's that downside range, right? Retest of the OTE, and then continuation to the upside. So I'm saying Santa rally won't happen, but there's still liquidities on the downside, still liquidities on the upside. We're not making any sort of price predictions. We're just we're trading what's in front of us, right? That's why we're trading level to level. Those 12-hour levels are very important to us. And here's a little bit of a better zoomed in picture right here. If we are looking for some kind of continuation, right? So if this CISD holds right there on the daily, obviously we can continue to the upside, but if that breaks, then look out. Just depends on how they want to close this yearly, close this quarterly candle out. But, right, we still have the daily fair value gap up above. FOMC tomorrow, so, you know, trade your trades and fuck off if you're not trading the FOMC candle itself. Where did I outline that fucking Bitcoin for the two BTC crypto? There we go. So Bitcoin, we'll just look at those two. I'm not looking at anything else. It's not worth my fucking time right now. Honestly, I'm still in deep. I will say I'm still in those deep longs. Just waiting to see. Nothing big on there. Just want to see how it plays out, but that's the only long that I got, just because of the structure itself. But Bitcoin cannot displace above that CISD. We need above the CISD over here on this daily time frame in order for us to continue to the upside. So far, this case is playing out, right? But obviously haven't had that rejection. But we did reach up back again over here, have a daily SFP, and every time we had an SFP on Bitcoin, it's been fucking nasty. You can see there's an SFP, that's didn't work out too much. That didn't work out too much, but every time we've hit an SFP on the daily, it was pretty much the fucking reversal point for it. So right here with this wedge forming out, that's what we're going to be watching for to make sure this doesn't happen. Over here with previous weekly high sweep and ETH actually had a better day than Bitcoin. Look at that. But ETH, same thing, right? We're still in a little bit of a channel. So we're just watching what we want to do here. I'm not predicting price or anything like that. I'm waiting for a solid setup. For right now, we're still inside monthly candles, so there's realistically nothing that's like, holy fuck, you know, this is gonna fucking go. It might, right? But with the way that it's trading right now, there's realistically no like setup that's like, wow, this is fucking amazing. Yeah. Yeah, not even gonna spend time looking on crypto right now. Not worth my mental. If you guys were here yesterday, we were talking about the potential for an outside month on ETH, or sorry, Lockheed Martin. We did tap this for 70 today. Sold my contracts. I fucked off. Yeah, decent gains. And look at that daily, right? No continuation above the 200. So maybe wait to reload, possibly within this area if they do decide to come back. But for right now, I'm just kind of waiting to see what they want to do for continuations or anything like that. So I'll add an alert there to see if we want to come back into somewhere within this range. Maybe CISD as well, right? Just two little guys right there. So Lockheed Martin played out nicely. A little UPST. Amazon. AMAT retesting the CISD. This weekly is now starting to look a little bit more on the growth side. So still waiting on this daily to hold and see what they want to do out here. But other than that, just kind of it's a waiting game at this point now. They held this fair value up nicely, but if they get back below the CISD and close candles below it, then it's an all-out game. And then last one, I will say play for me, at least from the ones that I've just been monitoring constantly. This one, I think we had after hours. Yeah, after hours did come back down into this range, swept this whole thing, And now might look to reach some sort of liquidity up top. I believe we had a post market. I show post market on here. Somehow it shows on my phone, but doesn't show on here. Trading symbol. Scale lines. Canvas. Trading view. No, it shows me extended hours on my phone. Like the price of it during the extended hours, but whatever. I think extended hours, I mean, we're back at where we close. So the earnings, we'll see what they want to do tomorrow. But realistically, right, if we're looking on this weekly and if the after hours showed it, we would have tapped back into this fair value gap right there on the weekly. More of like a balanced price range, right? Because it's a fair value gap. We cook right back through that fair value gap. So now it's balanced out because it's two equal fair value gaps pretty much right here. We tap back into this rebalance, redeliver, I think is what they fucking call it in ICT. So now if we get that continuation above the weekly CISD, that's going to be even better for play. And then that's all I have on stonks. Doku. Doku. I like that one. And we were outlining this one at the beginning of the month, saying that we had that SFP right there, holding the 705, so this could see something going into the end of this month. The spot. FI. Yeah, that looks good too. The daily SFP now needs that daily CISD, and then she can see a solid continuation to the upside. Other than that, DraftKings a bit of Love Master on Rivian, still looking a little better. Target still needs to get above that 200 EMA for continuation win, but I'm still wondering how they are going to react everything with whatever they choose to do with rates tomorrow, because tomorrow's the announcement, last one of the year. Let's see what they do there. ANF, decent. Go. We got that one at the fucking bottom. Coin SFP on the daily. Caribbean cranking it up. Dash, yeah, Butte, right out of that 786 range. See that shit? Fucking cranker. Is this all Nightmare that you're playing? So fucking. You're scared. God, we outlined Dash at the fucking bottom. God, they fucking got a DE. What's your DE? Generac retracing off of the 200. Might tap into OTE, be good enough out of there. Look at it. Generacy. Ah! Help. Hate when you fucking want to let go of the arrow and it keeps dragging. Fuck. Oh my goodness. Cannot fucking function a computer today. Ooh, HD retracing into OTE, watching that. Sorry, I'm just going name by name. I'll get to Miranda. L M A Mara McDonald. Meta MGM Triple M mRNA. Yeah, above the 200, above the CST. Yeah, that looks pretty good. That looks pretty bottomed. That Netflix, did you know Netflix is gonna buy out fucking Warner Bros? Really? With who? Oh, fucking Paramount. Oh. Go fucking figure. No. Oracle Oxy. Octa's O, right? KT. Oh, I think I had it at the top. Pure Pepsi. Fucking off. PG pins. Yeah, boy, I'm still liking. Beaton doesn't look bad. Yeah, Roblox above the CST will be good. What about Riot?
But it's also a reminder to me that I can step back, I can choose to be more mindful. Unplug for a while, go outside without a phone. Sit in silence. Spend time with the people that I really care about and, just be present, really, really present. Most days though, it still
1,
feels
2,
like my head
3,
is
boom.
overflowing and, my thoughts are just bouncing all over the place. Notifications, pressure from this, and
Yeah, Spot looks
just noise
good
from
in this
every
OT
possible
705
direction.
bouncy.
Maybe that's
I like
the
that.
problem. Maybe what I need
Tesla, University of
mindful.
Texas, Uber.
And
Yes,
more
UPS, come
mindful.
on, girl, crank that thing. UPS monthly doesn't look bad. Like they could consolidate this month and then next quarterly just fucking crank her. What about Wix? Look at that 786 weekly range bounce. No previous monthly sweep. That's the only issue. Did you play this song? Or did you hear this one? I sent it to you this morning. It's a banger. By Jenga. Okay. Let's see. Z doesn't look bad. Top of the CISD there. ZS. Here's my Octa chart. Yeah, I do like Octa a lot. We had this outline on it on the weekly. to continuation. Possible rising 3 here as well on the 3-month that we were talking about. So, yeah. Octa I do like a lot. Where did I put my Octa chart initially? Options Octa. Yeah, peep that. What push? Good push. Good push. Great push. Which one? Oh. Teams. Previous, no previous monthly low sweep still inside. 3-month doesn't look bad. Technically, if this 3-month closes within that previous, or this like October 24th, this previous green candle, that's what I want to fucking say every time. Previous green candle, previous upward candle. If it closes within this range, we can see a good continuation into the next month. See, I did scroll past that one. This one did look interesting here within the monthly OTE range. Weekly SFP. I guess I would want to see how they close this weekly. Yeah, the only thing that's like 3-month looks fucking foul. Yeah. Also reject right on the 50 of the preview of that 3-month range. Bearish range. No, we didn't. Wait, we didn't. We're close. Which one? Must 50 daily. Yeah, daily doesn't look bad. I'm still looking for this animal to see what they want to do with it, but I do like the sweep right there of that liquidity on the daily. This sweep. Mr. Chang. Yeah. Now it does look good. Weekly looks solid. Monthly looks solid. Still inside month. That's like a lot of these inside months I always just don't want to fucking touch. No matter how good they look like on a daily time frame. You know, trading contracts so far out. It's like Yep. Yeah, that daily 200 bounce was nice, but we just need to hold these levels. You know, that we're still also inside month on this one. Foul. And that will do it. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for tuning in. As always, if you enjoyed these, make sure to give it a like, give it a share. Tell your mom about us, tell your dad about us, tell your neighbor. Grab some popcorn for the morning because we're going to be here. We're going to be streaming in the morning. Every morning you can tune in and watch us stream, watch us trade a little bit. See the outline. If you guys want to see a little more, make sure you go check out www.papertraders.io or just check us out on Twitter at the Paper Traders. But like I said previously, and we'll continue saying it, the best way to support is just by keeping showing up to the streams and bringing a friend every time you come. The more, the better. Happier, the merrier. Make sure you also check out Mr. Hayes, that Hayes Beats. Phenomenal charts, phenomenal market insight. Go give him a follow, 3,000 followers for him. And we're going to do a lifetime membership giveaway for the Paper Traders. 2,000 followers for me. I'll keep saying it until it happens. And I know it will happen. So 2,000 followers for me. I'll quit my job. I'll call them in a Trump voice. We'll see which ones come first, Eddie quitting his job or him getting 2,000 followers. Or they both happen at the same time. Will be fucking cool. Yeah, that will do it. Thank you guys. Love you. Appreciate you. Stay safe out there. Mr. Haste. Why is it not? Hold up. How is it not showing up? Say that again. Oh, your mic is mute.
God.
I was like, wait, why aren't you showing up? I'm in here.
Oh God. No, just be careful into the end of the year. That's all I got.
We'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out. Oh my God.